Hey, welcome back, chaps. I think when we ended off last time, we said that we were going to go do... There's a 3-skull mission that just popped that we could do. And then after that, we'll head over to Smithon to go liberate Smithon. They battle in the Highlands, 3-skull, Mech salvage. I'm tempted to just take the max money. Good money. It's going to be a battle. Let's take the salvage. I want to keep fishing for good mechs. Nice, we get to use our Wolverine. Excellent, nice bit of armor. I feel like Corona is the right one. Sassy ass Corona. Who in the Hunchback? I think one of my pilots. I think, yeah, like me, I'm pretty good. This is an odd combination. I think I wanted to make myself a brawler. I'm just looking at the melee 5 squares, movement. Yeah, having me with my good piloting skill is good in the Hunchback. It helps offset that low mobility. So the Highlands, thick woodlands that provide cover, sudden elevation changes, and rocky outcroppings. Martian offer increased stability. Good, so the Mechs should have a decent time getting lines of sight. Again, Galaxy in the Treb. Not a great shot, but I mean, this is just good XP for her. Speaking of XP, let me just make sure I actually spent all the XP from the last battle. I think we did.
Waiting for orders, Commander.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, Commander.
I'm not going to level her. I think probably the same as myself.
Orders?
And as Decker. I mean, so Stobbie has got... Okay, right, yes, so... Punchability. Okay, so I think I will level Galaxy the same as Decker. Decker is going for scanner and piloting. Okay, fine.
Commander.
So, piloting next. These are the type of pilots that I like to have in like the Hunchback in this situation, where if they can't do any direct fire, they can at least use sensor lock. And then if they're not doing that, they can run forward with extra piloting, get a shot on a flank. On the next turn, shoot again, and run away. Nice. Nice new shiny Wolverine. Who was I going to give this to again? Oh, yes, I was going to go Outlet. 3 initiative, 2 initiative, 3 initiative. Yep, good. Let's roll.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
In terms of the liberation of Smithon, I think that is the mission where you have to stop the orbital or the spaceport or something. So we're going to need long-range support, which we're not going to struggle for. We've got the Mech and we've got the Treb. And I might even take the Griffin in its stock loadout with the LRMs and the PPC. And then we put the Wolverine up front. We're pretty good. Okay, so we're trying to safely transport injured personnel to one of our facilities on Panzea. Unfortunately, satellite surveillance has shown Directorate units operating in the region. We're expecting to move our medical convoy through. Need a mercenary lance to sweep the area and eliminate any Directorate units. Please think of this contract as a mission of mercy. It says Directorate units, not pirate units, so any mechs that we encounter are probably going to be at 75 or 100% health.
Okay, here we go.
Again, we need to be expecting reinforcements. Where's the left of the map? Problem is, it's right in the middle of the map where these mercs are, so we don't know which way the reinforcements come from. I think I want to attack from this angle here, so that Behemoth can put the Mech here, across here. Approaching here will give a line of sight issues.
Heading out.
Yeah,
On my way. Roger that.
It's actually the first time I'm using a Wolverine. I liked its bit of movement there. It was fairly good with movement. You can see how slow the Hunchy is.
I'm going.
I don't like all this open area though. I think I need to sprint the Hunchy and the Wolverine along here.
On my way.
I didn't, yeah, I think that's the right choice to do. I didn't want to be caught here out in the open without any cover.
On the move.
Ooh, can I get up here? Nice. That's far enough back that we should be fine, and we're going to have direct fire on whatever we're shooting at. The Jaeger mech does not have jump jets, though, I don't think.
Oh, you're gonna get some now. Yes, you are.
Another Wolverine. I think he's stood out in the open. He doesn't actually have cover, I don't think. Brave.
Orders.
75 and 70. Yeah, I'll take those shots.
Affirmative.
It's a V model Wolverine. I think it's a K model, sorry, not a V model. Ugh. The same as ours, yeah. I don't think I can get myself close enough to get a good AC-20 shot off. I want to see what kind of percentage I have with the AC-20 before I decide what to do. I might take a precision shot there, especially because it lowers his initiative. It does leave me out in the open though. 75. Means I'd be in for a world of hurt then on that turn. Fuck it, let's do it.
Engaging target.
Oh, right in the chest, nice.
Yeah.
I'll move Corona forward here. The Hunchy's going to get the shit kicked out of him on the next turn, but at least then I can move the Hunchy back and then have the Wolverine go forward. 65s and 55s, yeah, her gunnery isn't great.
Go.
Nice. An Orion, wow. I mean, it's nice, I can potentially get the salvage, but oof, that is a pretty scary. It's 75 tons.
Yes,
Nasty
Commander.
mech to deal with.
Might be some good salvage there.
Salvage indeed. I gotta get that. I gotta get that Hunchback into cover. And a quick draw. This is a pretty beefy lance. Yeah, I don't have enough for
Yes,
vigilance.
Commander.
Main problem is I'm gonna keep moving Corona forward though. That also gives us a visual on what that third mech is.
Moving. Mm-hmm.
A Thunderbolt, holy crap. This is a pretty substantial enemy lance. These are LRM, AC-10 medium laser, PPC medium lasers. So let's try to get the quick draw down.
Firing at him.
The Thunderbolt is such a great mech. That's probably my favorite brawler of the heavy mechs. It's so good. Loads of medium laser slots, huge amount of armor, SRMs. Excellent mech. I want myself to go, but I need to be able to have enough morale. No, I've got to get to cover now. And now the Jägermech's in trouble as well. She does have that fortification skill though. Let's rest the AC-20 for a turn.
Engaging target.
This Hunchback doesn't feel like it's pulling its weight in a lot of situations. It's obviously phenomenal and unbeatable in certain situations, but that's the thing, it's just certain situations though.
Firing a full salvo.
Ooh.
That was a bad one, that was. What's up, boss?
Behemoth, I think I'm actually going to split the damage. I'll have one of the AC-5s hit the Thunderbolts. Just so I can get the breaching shot bonus.
Splitting fire.
In fact, if I had the quick draw in vision as well, I would have put the other AC-5 on the quick draw. Oh god, knockdown.
That ripped up a bunch of armor.
Now, okay, good. She's got Bulwark at least. How are we? That's on the right side. She needs to show her left side to them. Then. I think it's try focused on the quick draw. It's got the least armor.
Confirmed.
Interesting, it didn't shoot. Thank goodness for that. Oh. Galaxy. I kind of want to hold my Hunchback. I want to see if one of these guys is dumb enough to move out of the tree cover. I mean, that Thunderbolt has... They're used.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, yeah, go for the quick draw.
Solid connection, that one.
Standing by.
Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Oh, 95 melee damage. Holy crap, that hurts.
Got an armor breach. Internals are taking damage. Commander.
Put the AC-2s on you. I'll put the 5 on.
Copy that.
If all 3 hit, that should be enough to knock him over. Not quite. On the plus side now, the Orion's gotten close enough that I can move my Hunchback up and take an AC-20 shot. That quick draw I expect to hunker down. It doesn't. Okay, it's out in the open. AC-20 time on the quick draw.
Oh, I'm going to need a medic.
I definitely feel that I could do with more morale. So why I'm glad I'm investing so much in morale. The upgrades. Nice. If only that AC-20 shot had hit the center chest, it probably would have taken out that quick draw. Fuck, this is bad. Jägermechs can start taking a lot of damage.
Took a hit there.
She's gonna have to eject now. She's got
Kinda
1 hit point
bleeding.
left. What I really need is some modules that give you extra hit points. But they're so rare and they're so hard to find.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, we'll check the 2 armor levels of the remaining mechs and decide which one we're going to focus down.
Reporting.
So its center torso is a little bit, it's 180. That Orion has hardly been touched. I think it's the Thunderbolt that needs to go down. Oh god. Ooh.
Reporting. Internal damage. Reporting.
You know, she's got to stand up and eject. I don't want to lose this Wolverine on the first mission we take it out.
Okay, I righted myself. Punching out.
Ah, disappointing. But to be fair, this was a very, very substantial enemy lance that we fought. I was not expecting such a tough lance. I got all in here. I think I got all in here.
Firing all weapons.
Oh, ow. %. I'll take that.
Engaging target.
Left leg destroyed. Nice. Knockdown.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Destroying the other leg would be amazing, but it's not facing all my other mechs. I could just let him stand up again and keep knocking him down to go for pilot damage.
Awaiting orders.
15% on the leg. Hardly seems worth it. I could just, yeah, let's start working on the Orion to get it knocked down. I'm very glad we chose the salvage option, because assuming we can get through this fight, we can salvage the Thunderbolt or the Orion. And can you imagine if we managed to get ourselves a complete Orion?
Oh, I'm hit. Internal structure damage.
Yeah, I know. Reaching shot. Just a little medium laser.
Receiving you.
It's a tough mech.
Receiving you. Jump jets, engage.
Oh, look at that head hit. That was lucky. That could have easily one-shot her.
Firing a full salvo.
I don't see us destroying the leg. It's such a low percentage.
Reporting critical hit.
Engaging target.
Right arm, right torso, left arm. Yeah, we're not getting any salvage from that. Maybe if he turns himself in a direction that I can shoot his right leg. I don't think he has any weapons. I think he's going for a melee attack.
Good to go.
No, we're not getting any salvage here. I just need 33, so I think the 2 AC2s will do just fine. For the Thunderbolt.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oh, okay, it hunkered down. You going in for a punch again? Ooh, ouch. His big mistake now is he's gotten close enough that I can AC-20 him right in the back. Precision strike, definitely. Armor we're dealing with 50 armor and 160 internal, so I don't think I can punch through it. But all hits I might be able to... No, right arm. Unlucky.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Still, as our pilots get more and more leveled up and get better tactics values, their called shots are going to become so much better. Can he kick from there? He shouldn't be able to. He's got a destroyed leg. No way he gets close enough.
Awaiting orders. Wilco. Yes, Commander.
Oh, one more hit. This nerd is going down. So close, which doesn't help. Minimum range. But 70%, I think that's fine.
Engaging multiple targets.
There we go, finally. Oh, but now that he's knocked down, I can't shoot him in the back again. Not ideal. Try to pick off his legs. Oh, he gets straight back up. Of course he would. For a second there I thought that was the start of the new turn, but no, that was the end of the last turn, which makes sense, because he got knocked down, initiative 1.
Damn it! I'm wounded! Minimal damage on that hit. Receiving you.
Another alpha strike to the back. It can't be precise this time, but if that AC-20 hits him in the chest, he should go down.
All weapons committed.
Hit the leg, I think. Damn. No, Senator torso.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I think we can get 2 pieces of salvage from that, which is amazing.
Mission successful.
The Orion is a pretty damn common mech. So I can see us with reasonable confidence getting another piece of that soon. But let's see if I was correct about salvage. Our Wolverine took a hell of a beating, as did the Treb, but we're going to spend 2 weeks traveling to that next mission anyways. Only 1 Orion piece. Large laser with crit. Disappointing salvage, but hey, that was such a hard fight. Guess we'll take the quick draw, I think. Yeah, Ryan. 1 more piece and I've got a quick draw. Or do I start getting do I start working on a Thunderbolt? 7 laser slots. That is awesome. It's basically a Hunchback 4P. 1 less medium laser, way more armor. I mean, the quick draw would be great. 1 piece away. Let's go the Wolverine though. Go for the heaviest mechs. I mean, we were outweighed in that battle. They had us by a few tons. We did well. Hand out some level ups, hopefully, if we've got.
Waiting for orders.
Keep saving up and working on your tactics now.
Commander.
Corona. Gunnery. I want to keep going until I get cold shot bonus.
Training
tactics.
complete.
I really do think
Commander.
the cold shot is super important.
Reporting.
Where do you actually? There you go. You get it at 6.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Commander.
Yes, Commander. Ready for orders.
Stobbie. Yeah, now I can put myself into a punchy mech. Nice.
MechWarrior training complete.
So the mechs are pretty damn beat up. On the plus side, we get our Shadowhawk in a week, and we get our Griffin in 2 days, and our Shadowhawk in a week. Then after that, I want my Treb, my Wolverine.
Logged and noted.
The Hunchy is
Shouldn't be too
fine. Who are we going to take on this Liberation of Smith on? I think the Griffin. I definitely need the Treb, the laser. I need the missiles on the Treb, and the Wolverine might actually be pretty damn good in position 1. That Shadowhawk just keeps getting pushed further and further back. Okay, 20 days to Smith on. Did we check everything in the store here? I think we did. We ended up. Yeah, we bought the Griffin here. What is that? That's a stability damage AC-20. Not worth, I don't think.
By your command.
I'm just curious, what did I do with that Griffin? Did I leave it in its stock loadout? I think I did. Yeah, PPCs, LRMs, it doesn't have great weapons. If I'm going to turn it into a brawler, it'll be 3 medium lasers and a bunch of SRM-6s. I think just because we're going to go do Smith on, I'll leave the Griffin as in its stock loadout just for the moment. So we'll take out, let's see, we'll take out Wolverine position 1, Griffin in 2, Jägermech in 3, and Treb in 4. Yeah. See, so the Argo's current budget includes a line item for crew entertainment, so after pulling the morning briefing for preferences, Darius places an order. Soon a shipment of popular new Hollywood chips from Panzer arrives, a mix of action, historical, drama, horror, screwball comedies, and animated features. We've got the lounge, regular Hollywood night. Nice! Darius instructs his staff to convert the lounge into one massive Hollywood theatre, one night each week. For the next showing, a random draw from the chip stack schedules an episode of the popular comedy series Minor Major. Ridgehound spends the entire episode saying the hammy one-liners one beat before the actors, much to Silver Dollar's frustration. Oh no, so she gets low spirits, damn it. Well, that person with low spirits will just not be in rotation for a while then. Won't use them until their low spirits are removed.
Network orders.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
So current funds 1,200. Well, we're coming into 1 million now when we do this next missions. What's next? Probably the mech base, just for the tech points. Training modules could be pretty good though. Very cheap, quick.
All right.
We've got a few low-level MechWarriors who will benefit from that, I think. We can finally get the Shadowhawk back now and see how I outfitted it. I have a suspicion I turned it into a missile boat. It must have been like 3 or 4 episodes ago that I actually refitted that Shadowhawk.
Job's done, Commander.
Let's take a look. We've actually got time before we hit Smith on to do some refitting. Yep, it's an LRM boat. Not surprising. LRM 35. That's better than the Trebuchet. Honestly, I think we refit the Griffin and the Brawler as our position 1 and 2. And then we have the Jägermech in 3 and the Shadowhawk in 4. Is that a damage LRM? It's 25 crit. take a look, see what I can do here. Equipment, strip armor, max armor. Yes, that gives us 14 tons of weaponry. One thing I don't like is that all the weapons are on the right side of the mech. So it's pretty damn vulnerable from that side. It's SRM 12, it's 100 shots, so let's go with 2 bins of ammo. Jump jets, I don't think we bother with jump jets. We're pretty clearly going to be stripping away some extra armor here to get more heat sinks. Uh, 13 is hard to find actually. Oh, there you go. 555. 1 extra heat sink. That's pretty good. No jump jets though. Nice firepower. These SRMs are amazing. It's 120 plus 75. That's a 200 and something damage alpha strike.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
10 days though. I think it's worth waiting for. I love the Griffin. It's excellent. Excellent. Although, considering that it's the Smith-on Liberation, I can actually just go ahead and do it. I'll put the Wolverine in position 1 and then we'll take the 2 missile boats and the Jaeger mech. Not yet. In the next episode we'll take that out. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We will go Wolverine, missile boat, gunboat. Okay. Good little episode. Hell, that was a tough fight. I mean, I was a bit disappointed with the salvage at the end there. I felt like we could have done better with the salvage. But we just had to kill whatever we could kill as quick as we could. It was a tough fight. It was a hell of a... Nice, I'll take that.
New weapon systems available.
Plus damage, SRM 6. Yes, please. In fact, so much so. Shouldn't I just chuck that into the Wolverine real quick? I'm pretty sure the Wolverine has SRM 6s in it. 50% crit. I think I prefer the damage. But I definitely prefer the damage.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Training modules done.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Real lives of MechWarriors. You and Darius are networking in a planetside bar. As Darius fetches the first round, you overhear the 2 loud whispers from a nearby table. Telling you, those 2 are MechWarriors. His response. What would you know? It's not like on the holovids. Out of the corner of your eye, you scan the group, and it's like you're gazing into your own past. 3 young nobles casually staring your direction, pampered and comfortable, written all over their eager faces is a feeling you remember too well, looking for an escape from their safe, predictable lives. Leave them alone. The nobles continue their naive discussions on the life of a MechWarrior. You search for the right words to say to them before shaking your head, settling back into your chair. Darius watches you. Why don't we find another bar? There's a story I want to hear. Much later that night, your new table is covered with empty glasses. Darius leans back and furrows his brow. I don't know much about what it's like to grow up in nobility, but you made the choices you made and you can't change the past. I know everyone up in the Argo is glad that you did. Let those nobles figure things out for themselves. Maybe you hire one of them someday. No lasting consequences. Okay, fine. Cool. Do I need Decker on this mission? I don't think so. In fact, we've got a bunch of injuries. Who are we going to take on the Smith-on Liberation? Obviously Glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
In the Jaeger mech. Then who else has good gunnery?
Standing by.
Behemoth will go in the Shadowhawk. Medusa
Ready for orders.
in the Treb. Then I will pilot Wolverine. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching, friends. When we come back, we'll liberate Smith-on.